Welcome back, Cardboard Warriors. How's everybody out there doing today? So we're opening the 2022 Challenger deck series, which are in the standard format this time around. I'll put a link to the description in the description to buy these on Amazon at a decent price. Check out that. I got a whole bunch of other links down there too. So all the links that I put down there are going to be directly from Wizards of the Coast. So if I can get them directly from Wizards of the Coast for a decent price, I'll put the link down there. That way you know you're not getting it from some third-party seller or anything. And contrary to popular belief, I've heard some people say that returns go all in the same pile. Amazon sells their returns on separate pallets. They don't send out returned open product. I know that's happened in the past, but I haven't seen any of that in a long time, and the way that their FBA thing is set up, that should have never happened. So there's probably just some kind of mix-up from a new employee or something before. Anyway, let's break into the decks here. We're gonna open the Dimir Control today, which is my least favorite deck of all. I don't like control. I don't like counterspells. I don't like discards. So I don't like this deck. I don't ever want to play against it. And I don't like to play it because if I don't like playing against it, I'm not gonna force somebody else to play against it. I just think that counterspells and discard and stuff take a lot of fun out of it because you're just handicapping the opponent. They can't actually play. But anyways, Dimir Control, enough ranting. Let's break in here. This one does have some good value in the deck. There's your divider. The card boxes are kind of bland in this series this time around, so. But, hey, it's a deck box. Yeah, it's a free deck box, I guess. Alright, let's break in here and see what we get. Okay. So first up, we got Graveyard Trespasser and Graveyard Glutton on the back. Dwari Disruption, a counterspell, of course. It's also a modal land. I do love those modal land spells. Another Trespasser, and another Disruption, and another Trespasser. Okay, 3 of them. We got a Field of Ruin, a March of Wretched Sorrow, another Field of Ruin. So 2 Fields of Ruin to get rid of any kind of non-basic lands causing you trouble. Power Word Kill times 3. Baleful Mastery times 2. Saw It Coming, another counterspell, 3 of those. Thirst for Discovery, which is not bad. Draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard a basic land card. I do like that one. If you're running a lot of basic lands, this is a great card because you can, most of the time, by turn 3, you probably got extra lands that you don't need. So you get to draw 3 cards and just dump a land you aren't going to use anyway. Parasitic Grasp, I do love the cleave on this one. I think this is one of the best cleave cards they came out with. 2, you can do 3 damage to target human creature and gain 3 life. For 3, you can do 3 damage to any creature and gain 3 life. I think that was one of the best uses of cleave they did. Some of the cleave costs were just too much to make them effective. Hero's Downfall, destroy target creature or planeswalker. Got 2 of those. Crippling Fear, kills a whole creature type, pretty much. 3 of those. And then we got the Memory Deluge, which is a very valuable card. I think it's the most valuable, one of the most valuable rares in Midnight Hunt. So 1, 2, 3, 4. A full playset of one of the more valuable rares, which is actually pretty cool that they did that. Infernal Grasp. We got 2 Limrith Desert Dooms for our legendary dragons. Ward 4, as long as it's untapped. That's tough to deal with. 5-drop, 5/5 flyer. Of course, when it deals damage to a player, draw a card. Then if you have fewer than 3 cards in your hands, draw cards equal to the difference. And then we got Blood on the Snow. We got 3 of those. And a Hullbreaker Horror, another very valuable card from one of the more valuable rares from Crimson Vow. I think it might be the most valuable rare from Crimson Vow. Then we got Ice Tunnel, which are the dual lands that you can actually fetch, but yeah, we're talking standard here, so you're not going to have any fetch lands. But you got 4 of those. They do enter the battlefield tapped, though. Then 2 Hall of Storm Giants, which is cool. You got the man lands that become the big 7/7s. Evolving Wilds, and then this is one of the things I think they did a really good job in these Challenger decks of, is they put full play sets of the slow lands, the Shipwreck Marsh in this case for Midnight Hunt. They're dual lands that come into play tapped unless you control 2 or more other lands. And as I'm finding, most people don't like these. They like the fast lands better, but from actually playing with the fast lands a lot here lately in Modern, fast lands only help you in your opening hand. These lands help you the whole game, except for the opening hand. The only time these hurt you is if you get them in your opening hand. The only time the fast lands help is when you get them in the opening hand. So I think these are going to prove to be more effective down the road. I could be wrong, but I think these are actually more effective lands, the slower lands like this. So let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below, but it is cool, but they put a whole playset of them in here. So that's nice. And then they actually use the snow-covered lands as well for the abilities on some of the cards. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 swamps, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 islands, and then you get the goofy, the goofy dungeon module, alternate art evolving wilds in here as well. So that's the deck. I do like they put the snow-covered lands in here because these snow-covered lands are going to be worth. I think they're already kind of worth a couple bucks, but they're going to pretty much stay a couple bucks probably forever, if not go up. So there's the main deck. Let's check out the sideboard here. There's definitely some value in here. There's a lot more value in cards than these decks cost right now. That happened the last couple times with the Challenger decks, and of course that did kind of nerf the prices on the cards themselves. The prices did go down, but I think it's only a temporary thing because the prices are starting to go back up on the cards that were in the other Challenger decks. So I think the same thing's going to happen here. The cards right now are worth more than they're selling the Challenger decks for, so those card prices probably will tank a little on the singles as people buy a bunch of these and open them just to flip the singles, but that'll have to equalize itself. But then eventually those card prices, I think, are going to go back up. So it's not bad to grab some of these and hold on to them, probably. Mischievous Catgeist, which becomes Cat-like Curiosity when it's on its disturbed, when you pay its disturb cost. 2 of those. We got a Duress. We got Siphon Insight. We got 2 of those. Another Duress. And a couple Negates for some more counter spells. Rave Enfeeblement for more removal. 2 of those. Saw It Coming. Bloodveil Purveyor. We got 2 of those. Blood Chief's Thirst. 2 of those. So there's your sideboard. Just more removal and more counter spells. This deck didn't have enough of that already. We got a Day-Night token. We got Advertising. We got a Blood. So apparently the only tokens you can create in this deck are blood tokens. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the flip tokens. So there you go. There's the deck and its sideboard. Like I said, I'll put a link in the description to where you can pick these up pretty cheap off Amazon. And if you use any of those Amazon links, even if you don't buy what's in the link, you buy something else on Amazon within a few hours of using that link, I still get a few cents commission. It helps out the channel a great deal, so I really appreciate it when you guys do that. There's all kinds of good links that are going to save you money, get you cash back on your purchases, plus my email address and my actual address down there in the description. Check those out. And thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Bye.